Eutychus, he falls out of a window, a third-story window. Now, some scholars are going to say, well, maybe he wasn't really dead. That's what it says, guys. He was dead, right? And if I'm going to fall backwards asleep out of a third-story window, chances are I'm going to be a watermelon on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to hurt. It's going to be dead. And it doesn't say that Eutychus was taken back up and he was limping. It says he was brought in well, alive, so why was this written? These are Gentiles that weren't in Israel. They weren't in Jerusalem. They weren't in the promised land. They didn't see Christ face to face. But now they have a representation of what that resurrection power looks like. And I want you guys to see this point, write this down. Our days are numbered. Our days are numbered. We have a finite amount of time on this earth. We have a finite amount of time to do whatever it is that God has called us to do. Psalm 39 actually says, Lord, make me to know my end and what is the measure of my days so that I may know how frail I am. Lord, let me know how little time I have left so that I can go be effective at being for your kingdom. And some of us are going to feel like, oh my goodness, I have a finite amount of time for the thing that God has preordained me to do, and I haven't been about it. But that's okay, because you still have time. If you are sitting in this room or listening to my voice, listening to the word online, wherever you're picking up this message today, you still have time. That if you have a God-given purpose to be here, which we've established, if you're breathing the oxygen right now, you have a purpose that God has given you. It's fairly safe to say that God is going to protect you to make sure that his goal for your life is accomplished.
For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. God has a pre-measured lifespan for you. Eutychus fell to his death and was resurrected as it was not yet his time. Why was this important for the Gentile church to see? How does this concept help us live without fear and on mission for Christ? Take a note in the Drive app here. Then discuss these questions with your spouse or spiritual mentor today.